She told me I'd never be good enough to model at her agency. 6 months later, I was on the billboard outside her window. Olivia Rhodes ran the most exclusive modeling agency in Chicago. Her father owned half the city's luxury real estate, and she'd been given the agency for her 25th birthday like some people get a watch. I'd saved for 3 years waiting tables to afford professional headshots. My roommate helped me practice walking in heels until 2 a.m. My portfolio wasn't huge, but the photographer said I had something special. The day of my interview, I waited 2 hours past my appointment time. When Olivia finally emerged from her office, she barely glanced at my portfolio before pushing it back across the desk. "Honey, this isn't community theater," she smirked, tapping my headshot with her manicured nail. "Your nose is crooked, your eyebrows are uneven, and nobody is looking for a 5'8" model with thighs like yours." The other assistants sniggered. One whispered, "Does she think this is a charity?" I felt my face burning as I gathered my portfolio. Olivia was already shrugging through her phone. "The coffee shop downstairs is hiring," she called after me. "At least you'd be in the building." That night I cried until my roommate threatened to throw water on me. Then she did something better. She took new photos of me and submitted them to 5 different agencies behind my back. 2 weeks later, Jensen International called. They weren't as spleener as Rhodes Ideens, but they had major clients. The creative director looked at my portfolio and said something I'll never forget. "You have an interesting face, not conventional but commercial. We're authentic. Brands are looking for that now." I booked 3 jobs my first month. Small Step local catalogs, a department store campaign. Then came the audition for Luminara Skeeker's Real Beauty campaign. They wanted unique faces with natural confidence. I almost didn't go. Olivia's words were still echoing in my head, but my roommate physically pushed me out the door, saying, "Prove that trust fund princess wrong." When they called to say I got the Nation ID campaign, I screamed so loud our neighbor called the police. The contract was worth more than I'd made in the past 3 years combined. The shoot lasted 4 days. The photographer kept saying, "That's it. That authenticity is exactly what we want." I didn't know to Dobar locations until the campaign launched. My mom called crying when she saw one near her work. My old high school teacher sent a Mershing with the bus. Stop it then, my roommate Lega. Imagen Chinkomshina, Tono. I rushed to Michigan Avenue, terrified something was wrong. There I was, 2 stories tall on a billboard, directly across from the Rhodes Needs' office windows. My face, my corpse nose, my univent eyebrows, all perfectly lit, selling beauty beyond standards to everyone who walked past Olivia's building. From her office, she wouldn't be able to look outside without seeing me. That afternoon, I received a routine message from Olivia. "I may have been hasty in our meeting. Let's discuss representation opportunities." I found Gwiat and sent it to my new agent at Jensen. 10 minutes later, she called laughing. "Should I tell her you are already booked solid for the next 6 months and just signed a 3-year contract with Luminara as their exclusive ambassador?" Yesterday, I walked past the Rhodes 18 wearing my Luminara jacket from the shoot. Through the glass doors, I saw Olivia in the lobby, staring at my billboard. Our eyes met briefly before she turned away. I didn't stop. I didn't need to. Some people use family connections to get ahead. The rest of us just need one person to see what others in the sky. Today I am flying to New York for Fashion Week, not as a model, but as Luminara's brand representative to scout new authentic faces for our upline campaigns. My first instruction from a creative director: find the ones other agencies are too blind to see.